What do you think makes Simplending Financial different compared to other lenders that you from your experience?
That's easy. We actually give a about our clients. Like, we care. Excuse my language. What makes us different?
How does your team work directly benefit clients?
How does our teamwork directly benefit clients? I think I answered that before. Our teamwork, especially with the Hispanic cultures, a lot of us here in Texas, especially in Houston and nationwide. What's one thing that you enjoy working with me?
One thing is that you try to stay positive, and even when you're negative, it's kind of funny actually.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Simple Chat. My name is Moises. I'm an account manager here at Simplending, and today we have Diana de la Cruz. I worked with her for the past 3 years, so this is going to be a fun interview. Diana, do you have a fun fact that people don't know about you?
I'm a mommy.
Man, come on, man. That's not a fun fact.
I have a twin sister.
That's a fun fact. That is, you're identical, right? Fun fact about me is that I'm right? That's one. Number two is that I used to be a pipe welder a long time ago, and I crushed my finger, so I'm missing the little part of my index finger. A lot of people don't realize that I'm missing that part of and I'm handicapped, so y'all don't make fun of me. So Diana, we've been working together for a long time. What's one thing that you enjoy working with me?
One thing is that you try to stay positive, and even when you're negative, it's kind of funny actually. So yeah, I think the positivity, and what else would I say? It's fun to hear you talk. I even stopped doing my work just to hear you out. I'm all involved in your conversation, trying to see if you...
I'm not loud at all, folks. I don't yell.
He does yell.
You know that we're very, very close in age. You know, we're young as fuck. We're probably 18 years old, both of us. But one thing is that we're months apart. You're a first generation Mexican American, just like me.
Yeah.
And you grew up on the east side, I grew up on the southeast side. Mm-hmm. One thing that I like is that we have a lot in common at work. So, you know, you're a parent, I'm a parent, you know, our cultures mix. And whenever we have clients, I always, you know, feed off you. Like, if you have this type of client, how would you do it? Especially with the Hispanic clients, like, you're my go-to person. Like, hey, este paisa doesn't want to move forward. Yeah. How do we do it and move forward? And you're always there, like, let me get him a second voice and things like that, man. And you're also a very, very, very go-getter. Yeah. Like, if something's not working, like, you're gonna just figure it out. I'm gonna call title, I'll call insurance, I'll call the real estate agent myself. Like, what's holding up the deal? Let's get this shit together. So I really like that about yourself. I admire that a lot. So let's get into more of what we do in everyday life, right? What is your favorite?
Let me ask.
All right. I like that.
Let me take the lead.
Yeah,
let's see. What is your first impression of each other as a coworker?
My first impression as a coworker of you, like the very, very, very first time I saw you, I was like, what is she doing here? She belongs somewhere else in the modeling industry. But no, but seriously, like I told you, man, the first time I saw you or I heard about you, I really didn't know much until I actually got to know you. Like one thing that I know is that both of us started this at the very first time. Right. You sat behind me in our previous company. And I remember, man, I never used the laptop like the way I use it now. Right. The way I use the laptop was just to do inappropriate stuff and pay my bills, right? I mean, come on, let's get real, right? I worked in the refineries, people. But when I got here and I was learning how to do it was something super simple, bro. I remember turning around and asking Diana, what the is signature on your email, man? Like little things like that. Like, you will help me out and you understood that I came from a different... I don't know, she just helped me out a lot. Yeah. And that was really nice.
Yeah, and my first impression of you was like, I have someone that has almost like the same lifestyle. We grew up the same, we're both kind of like in this together. So everything that I learned, I always wanted you to, you know, be right there with me because, you know, again, you know, being in this industry to me like has changed me so much. Even when I came here, I was so, like, I remember doing my first call and they answered and I hung up. So, like, and I called that the intro. So it's like, that's how nervous I was. And it took me so much longer to, like, get so comfortable on the phone but always, we worked side by side. So hearing you, like, you're so comfortable talking to clients, and me, I was an overthinker. I'd, 5 minutes, I'd get prepped for my call. I had everything in front of me, and as soon as like I would make the call, everything would go blank. So it's just like, that was that, like, you just didn't put so much emphasis in your calls. It just flowed naturally, and I saw that was the first impression of you. Like, everything was so smooth. And me coming from someone that's an overthinker, it was just like, dude, it's not such a big deal. Just talk to clients. Like if it was a friend, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's my biggest, like, it was just hard for me to overcome that.
Right, and also, like, knowing that we came from different industries and we're very close in age and starting something brand new. Mm-hmm. And just like knowing that it wasn't just me, it was you and it was a few other people on the sales floor, that actually motivated me as well. Like, man, who cares about these 20-year-olds? They don't know shit about life. We'll run the floor on them, right? Mm-hmm. So, Diana, if there was someone brand new, didn't know anything about nothing, didn't even know what the hell a mortgage was, man, what advice would you give them? There was somebody brand new.
And they want to come into the industry?
Yeah, they want to hire. We just hired them. The boss lady just hired a brand new person as an account manager. What's the best advice day one that you could give them?
Be comfortable around your coworkers, because I obviously will know, like, if someone's really restricted, doesn't really want to talk. I'm not talking about being shy. I'm talking about, like, just opening up. That means that you're going to be such a good salesman. The way you treat your internal clients, which is us, your coworkers, is best to have a good relationship with them, because they're the ones ultimately going to help you out when you're on the phone call and you need help. Like, everything else is going to, fall behind. But to me, it's like, just being transparent as soon as you meet your coworkers, because those are the people who are going to pick you up as a team and go for it. You're not a one person team. You have a whole team behind you here. So I think in order to be successful for a new person is like, join the team that's going to be able to help you get to where you need to be. Because sometimes, like I said, I have my own, I started really shy, but in the same time, to me, everybody that was working around me was like, oh my God, I need their help so bad.
Right.
So to me, it's like, start with the team, and afterwards, build relationships with those people.
That's great advice. For myself, if you're someone brand new joining this industry, you're gonna come into our company and you don't know anything about anything, I feel like one is that you have to stay positive, man. Like, you have to stay positive. Like, every day is a reset button, man. Like I know that you want to hit the floor running, but you got to understand that first, before you could even think about what am I going to get out of this job, you got to think about what are you going to give value. So that's the number one thing that made my mind switch change. Like, well, instead of me thinking, what am I going to get out of this client? How much commission am I going to get out of this guy? Start thinking, like, how am I going to help this person solve that? And that, once you make that change in your life and in this industry, I believe will take you to the next level.
Being a giver.
Right, give first. Before you think about how much I'm going to give value first.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So, another question, how does your team work directly benefit clients?
How does our teamwork directly benefit clients? I think I answered that before. Our teamwork, especially with the Hispanic culture, there's a lot of us here in Texas, especially in Houston and nationwide, is that we know, especially with the clients that are like our parents, right, for their immigrants, right? They came here, they're citizens now, but they're not really tech savvy. They want to never use credit card, debt is bad. The thing that makes us more is our culture and how we grew up. That and then like being personable with the clients, right? Once they find out that your parents are immigrants too and they have kids that speak English, we could be one of their kids. Just be, find that rapport with them and be personable. I like that, and we feed off of that a lot. When I have a woman client, is a single mom or something, I come to your advice, things like that.
Nice. One other question. So what do you think makes Simplending Financial different compared to other lenders from your experience?
That's easy. We actually give a of our clients. Like, we care. Excuse my language. What makes us different is that we care. We're here. We're nationwide. We like, whenever we close a deal, we send boxes. I send personal cards. I try to remember my clients' birthdays, about their kids. We try to make it as personal as possible, because we know that you're not just a transaction. You're trying to change your life. We're trying to build a partnership here that's going to last for many years. So that's one thing that I like about our company. What about you, Diana? What do you think?
How do you see your partnership evolving as Simplending continues to grow?
The way I see our partnership growing eventually is that we both came from a different company. We've been working together for a while. We've been in the industry now going on, 3-4 years?
Yep.
This is a brand new company, still barely going to be 3 years. We're baby. I see ourselves and our partnership evolving as co-managers, maybe co-sale directors. Me have a team, you have a team of junior account managers. And maybe we could spice things up on the sales floor, have competitions, right? Like things like that. Like, I see us having my own team of loan officers. Yes, I do, man.
I'll make a call and then he'll make like 3. Like, make that make sense.
We need the energy, all right? If I see you making calls, I'm like, what's holding me back from making a call? What's stopping me from getting on the phone right now and getting a deal?
That's
true. All right, we need that energy here. I don't want people that don't want to be eagles, bro. You want to be a chicken, stay where you're at. Don't even bother coming here.
Facts.
You have anything else that you want to ask, Diana?
What's your favorite type of client? Like, or you know what? No, opposite. Let's see. What are the clients that give you the most problems but you love?
The clients that give me the most problems but I love to deal with, these are the ones that always pull fast ones. like I like the clients that are automatic. The ones that don't get into the weeds. Even if you don't have, even if you have like the best FICO, you have like the best options out there, man. I like somebody that's going to be responsive, that's not going to be hard to get on the phone, and someone that's not going to get stuck in the details, bro. It's like, do you want the loan or do you want to get stuck on the fees and the little details of why I'm asking you for this document or that document? So my favorite clients that I love to deal with are the ones that have like multiple LLCs, and it's just a bunch of documents. Like, what bank statements do I show you? I got 10 bank statements. Then I have to send a lot of LOEs for multiple bank. Like, that's a good problem to have, right?
It's a good problem.
So yeah, so I love those clients, but I hate dealing with those type of things. Multiple documents, multiple LLCs. You know,
but you know, it's because they've gotten a lot of business done.
Yeah, they're super savvy.
So yeah,
paperwork stuff.
The ones that have the most experience sometimes do come with like 10 LLCs. They have 10 bank statements. They have 20 rehab budgets that they've done. So it's just, but I like those experienced ones for sure. It's good problems to have. Correct.
They have different partnerships with different entities, That's a great problem. So I guess that's it, Diana, for this episode of Simple Chat. Make sure to follow us and like for our next episode.
Say something how I do not like to post myself online. And then, you know what something we have in common? Something that we have in common is that we both say we don't like to post online, but he likes to post. He loves to do videos and content. He loves it, though he loves to say he doesn't like it. I truly don't like it. But he loves it.
When I put the shades on,
he's like, Diana, take a picture of me.
Yes, I do. And you hate the social media, but you love creating the content.
I like to be behind it, so I would be like, do this or do that. But he's so open to like doing whatever it is that I have my idea. So yeah. I don't like too much like posting myself online, because the moment that I get behind the cameras, it's like I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And you know how much I've done that so many times. I'm like, I can't even repeat hello. so yeah, definitely the type to like sit in the back and cheer my teammates on. That's definitely something I'm good at. I feel it's like a good attribute that I have, because I love watching you guys do content. Janine, Sydney, just everyone that does content I love, but I mean, it's not fun.
So let me rephrase that.
You have to make it out here in this world. You have to put something out there to be successful for whatever reason. I've had people reach out to me on Instagram, which is so fun to see, like, that's when it's validating to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, I'm quoting someone online. We've done nothing but like instant messages, like back and forth. And to me, I love that because it's validating to someone that doesn't believe in it.
Right. Like proof, right? Like reviews. Like, hey, look at my Instagram profile. You don't.
Yeah, and like to post your work. That's the number one thing I would tell a new account manager or a loan officer. Create that business page or yourself. Like they say, to align your personal with your. I don't know. I have them separate right now just because I don't know how many people want to see my kids. I don't know. I just kind of feel self-conscious. I'm trying to get more work myself there, but. I do see that is validating. When someone reaches out through Instagram, and I will literally quote you out. Like, you know, you reach out to me, you give me your information, I'm there. Literally, you can, you know, come to the office as well.
Yeah, that's
come
true.
Have a cup of coffee.
We've had a lot of walk-ins.
Yeah.
Come in with donuts or just say, I saw you online, I want to quote and I want to see if it's real. Because there's a lot of people that don't like, even though we live in 2025 and we have DocuSign, people still don't want to call, when you cold call, they want to know if you're a real person.
Yeah.
They want to know that stuff, man. But another thing that I know that both of us, especially me, I could say for myself, I don't know about Diana, but I don't like going to networking events. It's like, once I'm there, it's a different story, right? It's like the shades are on. It's work mode. But going to there, preparing, having a smile, talking to a lot of people and repeating the same thing, a lot of times it gets a little repetitive, right?
Sometimes because it feels like you're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, like you're doing
We're
the
all
exact
trying
same
to
thing.
like network, but like network with other loan officers, with the competition, but somehow that competition can come back and give you clients.
Of course.
Because sometimes there's going to be products that they don't do that we do. So it's good to like build that. Like I've already reached out to a few loan officers and brokers that I've networked myself around, and they've brought me a deal or two. I don't know, I've maybe closed on some of them, but still, just the fact that they remembered you, it was lasting impression. So that was pretty good. Like, you know, I feel like, yeah, we might hate it, but you never know, like, business can come out of it, because I was at the summit and I picked up a client from there. I actually closed them. I went to the auction. I, you know, picked up a client there and I closed them. So it's just like there is power and so much in social media and going to these networking events. And yeah, I may miss like, you know, helping my son with homework, but at the same time, I'm bringing food to the table. Like, you know, it's all worth it at the same time. You just have to know how to like, because we're both, you know, we're parents, there's got to be a medium.
You're right.
So if you're not doing so much on the networking side, like going to events after work, then you could do more on social media, because you can reach out to like 2,000 people on social media, and versus showing up in person that you reached out to like 20 people.
So basically, everything that we don't like to do, we complain about, you gotta do it. You gotta do the social media. You gotta do the networking. You gotta do the cold calling. Like, there's no way deals are gonna come at you in any way, shape, or form. There's no way.
What do you like most? Cold calling, showing up in person, or content?
So obviously, the showing up in person is a much higher closing ratio. If I meet you at an auction or I meet you at a networking event and you're an investor and you have a deal, it's a very high probability that I'm going to close you, right? Versus you on the phone, I had to talk to you 8, 9, 10 times to make sure the deal goes through, have a few conversations, emails, you know, it just takes a lot more rapport. When you cold call, I
love cold calling.
I know, but it takes more steps. But you can do it from the comfort of your office, right? You don't have to go anywhere.
The whole thing about being cold calling is like you have to do everything right. They like quick.
Right.
Hi, my name's Diana De La Cruz. I'm with Simplending Financial. And I noticed that at one point you made an inquiry about a fix and flip.
Right.
Are you still doing that?
Right.
No.
What's stopping you?
What's stopping me? You know, you don't just stop there. So it's just like, it's fun. And that's something I've learned. I've been doing this for like, how long have we been doing this?
Man, it feels like 10 years, bro. It feels like a long time.
It's like loan officer years.
I know,
it feels like
right?
5, 6. Like we've been doing this, I think 4 years.
We're going on 4 years now. Yes.
We've had heartbreaks. We've had tears.
Any way, shape, or
We've
form
had
you can think.
celebrations.
You had people walking out at you at the closing table. We had people telling you, don't ever call me again. I had people calling me, this is the worst deal possible. And then 2-3 months later, they come right back for the next deal. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's a very emotional
It
industry.
is, and nobody knows this side. There's a lot in lending you do not know about. It's just not the realtors. Like, I love realtors, but like, we don't show enough of what we do behind the scenes.
That's true,
and
man.
they don't even know. They think we're just sipping coffee and declining loans, and like, no. There's so much hard work in lending. There's loan officers have to deal with the processors. Processors have to deal with the underwriters. Underwriters have to deal with the closers. Closers have to deal with the title company.
Everybody works with everybody.
Everybody works. And we all think everybody's job is easier,
Yeah, we do.
you know?
Yeah.
But I do say that the loan officer has the hardest job. What do you think? Who has the hardest job?
Yeah, we got to qualify the client. We got to make sure if they're even able to afford the house, they have the ability to repay.
What do you do? What's your next thing you're going to do right now?
So my everyday looks like, first, I'm going to follow up with the people that I sent the day before yesterday. If I sent any terms, if I made any contact with you. Second, wait, I got out of track. I know she got me out of track.
I know. So like right now, we just came in. It was morning. This is a morning simple chat.
Simple chat.
What are you doing next? What does your day look like next?
Well, after we finish this podcast, I have deals to quote, man. I have a deal in a rural area in Texas. We lend rural. And I also have ground-up constructions in Florida. For sure. And I also have another deal in Virginia, another mixed-use fix and flip. What about yourself?
Right now, I actually need to do a pre-qualification for bank statement loans. We do those too. And I also do have to follow up on some of the terms that I sent out. Is it a nay? Is it a yay? Like, pay the appraisal. Like, roll them over to something approved. And yeah, just check in with some of the clients that I have. So I only have one so far this month. You have two. But our goal is going to be 5. See how we can make that happen.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us in another episode of Simple Chat. Please like and follow. Subscribe for more content.